All right, for our second demo of the day, we're going to bring on Sergej from 1inch. And Sergej is going to talk about a really cool product that they've recently launched, which is 1inch Fusion. So we're going to see a quick intro on what Fusion is and a quick demo on how it actually works. So without further ado, let's welcome Sergej.
So hi everyone, my name is Sergej. I'm co-founder of 1inch Network. It's really a pleasure to stay here. I and Anton, my co-founder, we actually started on ETHGlobal hackathon back in 2019. We have built the first version of our 1inch network, the aggregation protocol. I was walking around the hackathon, was pitching the idea to everyone, and not everyone was really excited. Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin said, like, it sounds reasonable, just do it. Hayden Adams walked around my table, like, catched him, asked, what do you think? And he said, like, it's okay. But one guy said, this is the next big thing, what you're gonna build here, if you can really do it over 2 nights. It was Liam Horn, the co-organizer of ETHGlobal. And I didn't trust him. So at the end, after 3 years, we have built a lot of products. We have built a lot of open source protocols, which you can find on GitHub under MIT license. You see, we have a liquidity protocol. We have our spot price protocol, so based on smart contracts. Our limit order protocol, which is kind of a decentralized order book. We have built our Fusion. It is kind of new approach for how to exchange assets in DeFi and Web3. We have built our nice self-custody wallet with really nice features. We have our DAO, we have our token. It's a really long story. And I would say 1 year in DeFi is like 10 years in the traditional world. And I started already to get some gray hairs. And yeah, and nowadays we are working on institutional products, trying to also improve the space for institutional space, because the settlement on the blockchain is the best, I would say, right now. And they still don't understand it, and we try to teach them. So we keep still 70% of market share. We came to the idea to introduce the new market, aggregation market, among decentralized exchanges. Limit order market share, it grew from 0. We overtook everyone and keep 80% right now. We have, since 2019, 330 billions of US loss of volume, handled by the smart contracts, 4.5 million of unique wallets, 180 core contributors around the globe, kind of freelancers who are working full-time, some of them part-time on the project. And our labs raised 190 million US dollars in 3 financial rounds. What was not really easy for us. We were just normal two software developers who didn't know how to raise. It took like 1 year to get the first fundraising, and I did at least 1,000 pitches in my life, so I know how it is. So what's new? We introduced a new thing. We call it Fusion. It offers really nice features like gasless swaps, so you don't pay for the transaction itself. It is done by professional market makers. Through this Fusion approach, you get huge access, like really great access to the huge liquidity of everywhere, because market makers are bridging the liquidity also from centralized exchanges. You get MEV protection by design. What I faced last year, in summer, I would say, I sold Ethereum and bought Ethereum in the same time, to just because of tax reasons. Ethereum dropped with the price, and I just sold and bought. Now I have a loss in my declaration. And I faced the problem that I was front run, like, and sandwiched. Yeah, I lost 10 Ethereum. It was kind of huge for me. It's a lot of money. And we introduced also a new thing at 1inch recently in December, also the economics upgrade. We introduced new staking with locking over specific period of time, and you get unicorn power. So 1 token is not equal 1 vote in our DAO. You need to lock for specific period of time and to be able to participate. So Fusion, Fusion kind of is a limit order approach with a Dutch auction behind that, and this environment which we set up offers from one side people to send orders, to create orders in a specific price range, and from other side every market maker can participate in this environment and take the orders. You have really best execution on the market since we introduced a Dutch auction approach with specific price curves. So all the market makers compete with each other to fill your order or to match your order with someone else, because someone is buying Ethereum, someone is selling Ethereum, and this can be matched. We have asynchronous trading on chain. That means you can do 10 trades, so you don't have to wait for in order. So you don't have to wait for the first trade to execute the second one. Just also one of nice things. All liquidity in one place already set. You don't pay any gas with native tokens. It can be that you just get a little bit less in destination token, since someone needs to pay the gas costs, and on lower amounts you just get paid with like destination token. On the higher amounts you don't pay anything. I will show you. This is a good example. Someone came and exchanged on 1inch 3,700 Ethereum to USDT, and at the end they got $2,300 more compared if they would just trade it on the market, if they just would use, and also another aggregator to just execute it on the market. Since you face the problem on higher amounts, that you have a price impact because there's not super high liquidity, and our Dutch auction approach follows the price curve of the market. So at the beginning the protocol tries to sell a little bit for a really good price, the current Oracle price I would say, and then it goes down slowly over time, in this case 10 minutes, to the current market rate, the rate of the aggregator, whatever you use. So this is the price impact included in the price, and then it goes a little bit down below to little bit below to take care that the trade will be executed because of the gas costs. Protected from MEV by design. It's just limit order. You sign, it's just a permit. You send it, you share it in a network. You don't pay anything for this, and no one can front run you. No one can sandwich you, swap before you, swap after you. And if you like to integrate Fusion, we have nice SDK, we have nice API. We offer hands-on, so just speak with us. I'm going to show you a small example how Fusion works. This is our swap interface. We can connect wallet. I'm using our mine 1inch test wallet. So the 1inch wallet you can download on the App Store. Of course, we face the same problem as Uniswap as well, with App Store rules and kind of policy which is not clear for anyone. So in this wallet we have some 1inch tokens, we have some Ethereum. So if you don't want to pay any gas costs, you can just choose a token which support permit. This is in 1inch token the case. And if you are going to buy here Uni token, we can select here different modes. We have the legacy mode. This is the first approach we came to on the hackathon, just to offer a kind of a already prepared call data for the user, and the smart contract execute on multiple liquidity sources. The execution path could look like this, or it can be very complicated and a higher amounts. For example, on really high amounts, a lot of liquidity source would be used. You take into the risk that the transaction fails, and to avoid this, and from our point of view, the risk should be taken by professional market makers. Yeah, and this is Fusion. So you don't pay any transaction costs with the Fusion, and you can execute it smoothly. I give a permit. It's just a signature in the wallet. Now I confirm I'm okay with the rates. So, and now I see the pending transaction. And now we need to wait a little bit until professional market maker takes this. So on a lower amounts, they of course take into account the gas costs, and it can take maybe a couple of minutes to execute this. Sometimes very fast if the price goes up. On higher amounts, already explained, you don't pay at the end nothing because there's a huge arbitrage opportunity for the traders to fill the order. So this is Fusion. This is kind of, from our point of view, the new thing, which also introduce a new way, also in direction of account abstraction. So here are actually mirror kind of transactions which are executed by someone else, not you, not by your wallet, and it do specific thing. It exchange assets. Now the trade is done. You can see here it was executed, so 100% is filled. It's done by the professional market maker. You got the best rate by taking into account of the gas costs on Ethereum. We support also multiple other networks which are cheaper, Arbitrum for example, or Optimism. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, I'm here. We can speak. Thanks.